Well. Another day, more streaming, more Devil May Cry 5. Yesterday we had the whole Chaos Zero Nightmare debacle, or whatever it was, the new character and everything. But today, it's gonna be more Devil May Cry 5. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. Actually, I'm noticing it's starting an ad in 5 minutes. Why, instead of doing that, does it not just run while I'm doing my pre-stream? I need to remember to do this every single time, but the button doesn't show up until it's been like a minute of streaming. So if you're seeing this, there's going to be an ad. Why? Because I don't want it to actually interrupt the rest of the stream. There we go. Running an ad now, I think, maybe? And that way I can at least give myself half an hour break so that we can get into the actual game. But we'll have like the 1 minute 30 seconds or whatever. And I know, if you're joining in and you're watching this part of this stream, I've not posted the video that I said I was going to post, which was meant to be today. And I gotta admit, I'm really not a confident person. Believe it or not, but it is pretty difficult for me to bring confidence into whatever it is that I want to do. And I've not posted the clip as a result of that, or the music or whatever that I was alluding to yesterday. I don't know, whenever you leave something and then you come back to it, you always feel like, oh gosh, was it actually that good, or was I just delusional? Hello, Silent Scythe. How are you doing? How is it going? It's been a bit. You weren't, or wait, when was it, like Monday? Was it Tuesday? I honestly, wait, no, I missed Monday because of my power being out, or my my internet being out. So yeah, Tuesday I think it was. But yeah, how are you doing? Welcome. I was just talking about, because there's this clip that I've been saying that I wanted to post of me doing a little bit of music production. However, I wanted to be honest and say that the reason why it's delayed is because I find it really difficult to bring myself up to the level of confidence of just doing it. You know, like I listen back to some of the music that I've made, and I think to myself, wow. Was I delusional when I made this? Was I, like, highly delusional when I made it? And I just can't accept that it might be mediocre, because I want it to be more than mediocre. I want it to be, like, actually good, even for a demo. What's the worst that could happen? I could embarrass myself. That's what could happen. No, I suppose you're right with that there's not really much to it. It's just that I really suck at bringing myself to the confidence or to the quality or level of standard that I want it to be at. Because, you know, when, like, you know that you have the capability or the potential of doing better, and then you just keep halting on it, and you're like, oh man, I need to revise this so many times before I feel like I'm at a point where it's good enough. I think I might be a perfectionist. Losing followers? I don't really think it's that. I don't, nor do I, like, mind so much losing followers if they really didn't like whatever music that I produce. The issue is more like, am I going to be able to live it up or live it down myself? I'm thinking to myself, am I actually that bad, or am I delusional for in that moment thinking, oh wow, that's actually pretty good? Like, I don't know. I was proud of it, and then I took one day to, like, edit it, or whatever, like this demo, because it's not like a full thing, right? It's not a full thing, a full production. It's me just demoing. It's me experimenting with both a singing style I'm not used to, where they have, like, no vibrato, where they've got a whole bunch of different sound effects and everything, and I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, I can go really hard on this, and I can really put in the amount of effort that would be required to try to figure out how to do it, and I'm kind of leaning towards that, because as soon as I post it, it's there, you know? Like, maybe I post it now, and then I come back to it someday. But yeah, practice makes perfect. It's like posting your journey in that. Yeah, I think as well, it's like, I don't know, it's different whenever it comes to your voice, because it's something that you have to live with, and the only thing that you can really do about it is improve how you go about it. So I think it could be better, and I'm always seeing myself as I can do this even better. I can do that even better. I can sing this part even better, or I can add effects on to make it sound even closer to what I'm looking for. So I don't know, I'm like in this trapped dilemma of perpetually thinking to myself, you know, I can make it slightly better. And then when I try making it slightly better, I think I'm delusional. I think I'm delusional because I take like an hour to a day-long break of working on it, and then I come back and I'm like, oh my gosh, it sucks. I don't know if it's like my own personal production, and I'll admit, this is like why it's slow for me. Hello, Mr. Brown. I was just about to call you Sister Brown. I think this is one of like the personal things about me as well that I don't often maybe show, is that I always feel super critical of whatever it is that I'm working on. Even some of the clips, even the blue flavor stuff, I've like been holding on it because I'm like, this has to be even better than what it is. And I'll like edit it and I'll splice it even more, and then I'll like fine tune and touch things, and I'm like, oh man, this could be even better. And then I do this over and over and over again. How long have you been doing this music thingy? Well, you see, I've never formally been trained in it. So I've been singing or just doing music for like my whole life as a fun little side thing, right? As a fun little side thing. However, I've never been formally trained, so everything that I'm doing is basically practice, at least in terms or in regards to this. It is 100% like practice. But I do want it to sound good, because as soon as you put something on the internet, it's there, and I'm thinking to myself like, oh gosh, if I sing this wrong, people are going to have that as their first impression of me. And I know there are a lot of audience members in the sea, right, that will think like, oh man, that was like the first one, that was pretty okay or whatever. But I'm a perfectionist. I want it to be great, but honestly, I really should just post it. I should really just get on with it, because it's the exact same thing. Practice makes perfect again. I hope so. I hope so. I want to try either... I know I said this on Wednesday, and I said this on Thursday. Or wait, today is Thursday. I said this on Tuesday, and I said this on Wednesday. Like, oh, today or tomorrow, guys. Or possibly after the stream. But I keep holding it back because I'm like, oh, I take an hour-long break from it, or I take a days-long break from it. And I'm like, gosh, that was so bad. That was so bad. What was I huffing? What fumes was I on? How did I get so high off of my own fumes to think that it was good? And then I just like completely work my way out of it and think to myself, oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. But I'm not too sure. It's a case of like, get some practice in, try to prove, because it is a different technique of singing this song. And it is also very different from absolutely everything that I do sing, which makes it even more weird to judge for myself. Because even the stuff that I am comfortable singing, which, mind you, this song is not what I'm comfortable singing. I'm doing it as practice in order to learn how to sing in different styles. It's baffling how I can I was gonna say how I can think it's even good, because I don't think it's good. I think it's more like what I was meaning to say is, if I have sang this in front of someone and they tell me it's good, and then I go on to sing it, but then I go on to listen to it, I think people are lying to me, okay? I'm like, it could have been better. It could have been way better. And I think to myself like, oh man, I just had to improve on these different parts. I know that I'm like going into a massive rant about it, but trust me, I am starting the game up in the background. We do have everything going on in the background as well. So I won't... Oh... It's already thrown me into a loading cutscene here. That's nice. That's not what I wanted to happen. Please skip this. But yeah, yet again, I'm gonna revert to what I was saying on Wednesday or Wednesday. Either today or tomorrow. I will post it today or tomorrow. And then the blue flavor clip, or the video rather, because it's like 13 minutes long. I think I might cut it down. Let's just safe bet and say it's about 10 minutes long, okay? For that one, I'm going to place somewhat of a safe bet and say that it's going to be around 10 minutes. If I keep cutting it down as I'm doing now and like doing small fine tunings to like I know I say I'm fine tuning it, but I'm just bad. Okay, I'm learning to edit. That's why I use my clips for practice. So even if like I throw out a really bad one, I'm still just like hitting record and I'm going with it, you know. But yeah, that aside, we've got more Vergil. More Vergil today. I've got every single upgrade now, I'm fairly sure. Which means we are only one step away. This is 3 million, and I'm at 300,000, which is not nearly enough. For a moment there, I was kind of hopeful, thinking like, oh man, I'm gonna be at 3 million by the end of this. Nope, I'm not. I'm not gonna be. Way far beyond that, actually. 1/10 of the distance. And just so you know, there is all the chat influence still. So, oh, thanks for the taunt. Never stood a chance. Okay, so, gosh, I'm like remembering that every time I play this, my controls are somehow slightly different. Like some setting is just out of sync or out of tune. I guess either way doesn't matter. We'll take the top path. I don't know. Well, actually, haven't I taken the top path before? Let's take the bottom path this time. See if there's something different. I feel like there surely must be more in store for me if I take the bottom path this way, right? Also, I don't know how big of a fan you guys are of it, but what's it called? Risk of Rain is getting a new DLC, another one. And I don't know, we'll see how it turns out, but my gosh, I love Risk of Rain. Risk of Rain is such a good game. It's like such a comfy game to speak, and you know what? I need to stream Risk of Rain. Risk of Rain is so good. 2, I'm meaning in this case. Risk of Rain 2 is coming out with a new. What was that visual effect? Was coming out with a new DLC. So maybe I'll do a stream or so on that, and that would be pretty fun. Okay, is every section here wanting me to fall? What is going on? Like, here I can't climb back up. Or, well, I can climb back up, I mean. But this, I've skipped on playing Resident Evil 5 and went straight for Resident Evil 6 so far. Kind of annoying moments story-wise. But the game is pretty good. I still hate it plays like a co-op where I'm playing single player, so I can't really pause the game. While I understand, I feel like it's a part of the catch when playing Resident Evil 5, which was made as a co-op game, you know? Like, yes, it makes sense to feel upset with it in that sense, but I don't know, it feels so arcadey, it feels so classic as a result of it. It's like very unique. Like when you try to compare it to other games that attempt to do something similar style-wise, you don't really get that. You don't get the feeling of Resident Evil 5 that it created when you have to, well, even if you have to babysit a character. But just so I could catch up with the story, I watched the full movie of Resident Evil 5. Oh, the full movie of Resident Evil 5, you say? No, not 5, I was talking about 6. Oh, okay. I don't think I recall 6. Who's the main protagonist of 6? I feel like I'm missing context here. But then again, I don't really know. I don't really know who the protagonists are. I barely know anything about the games. I'm just chilling out. Gosh. Bury the Light is such a good song. It's so ridiculously good. Like, I'm again thinking of, oh, let's see. There's like 4 character campaigns to choose, so a little bit like Devil May Cry, where you also pick between different characters that you want to play. Can we not attack me right here? Can we not? I feel like I just got stunned there. Yeah, lol. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, even if it does feel like there are a whole bunch of campaigns and it plays a little bit like a weird co-op, I still think it's probably one of the Oh, I want to say unique features, but I don't know if I dare call it a unique feature in the same way that Todd Howard would say the bugs in Skyrim are a unique feature. But let's just say that it's adding a unique flavor to the rest of the game, you know? Also, what was the expectation here? How was I meant to double jump? I think this was built for a different character, and clearly not Vergil. Boing, 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 boing. And then immediately into an arena. Okay, what's left for me? But, oh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, no, I just had another tangent about the ecology of the demons in Devil May Cry 5. Like, when you look at what the purpose of each of the demons are, do they even describe it? Like, if you look at this guy, is he... I'm gonna assume that because he has electric powers, he must work with electricity somehow. Or how do they evolve? Like, this spiky little ball guy, how did he get to the point of requiring the spikiness to his ball to do everything that he needs to in a day? I'm not sure. But this guy with his lightning as well is the exact same question. We're thinking, oh, yeah, because he can electrocute stuff, he must be, I don't know, some kind of battery demon. Maybe, if they even have computers in the Devil world. And even when choosing Leon, I could still choose between playing as him or his partner that he has, some new character called Helena or whatever. I'm vaguely remembering, vaguely knowing, just due to outside knowledge of Resident Evil, about who Helena is, but I could also just be completely and sorely mistaken of who and what is going on. Wait, was that the right way? Oh, okay. I knew that. I'm just testing you guys. I'm just testing you guys. This is absolutely the right way. And I'm gonna find out real short that it's probably not the right way. I mean, there are enemies, so I'm gonna assume that maybe... Oh, I really don't like this guy. Here we go. No? Okay. Oh! Ooh! I just got him there. What are we making up jokes now? Are we making things up? How? Okay, there we go. Gosh, what a lame enemy, just completely blocking me. And then teleporting as soon as I get a combo on him. I really don't appreciate that, I gotta say. Wait, there were two breakable doors. What could I get in the other one? Is it just like, I don't know, some more orbs? Yes, it is. I thought there would be a secret here, mainly because I've found all the other secrets. Not secret missions, but like literal secrets for the orb, the purple orb and such. Another character, campaigns are Chris, of course, Ada, and someone called Jake or whatever, who I wasn't interested in until I saw he was dubbed by my favorite VA, Troy Baker. I hope the character isn't annoying. Troy Baker is basically every character, though, isn't he? He's like one of the most popular VAs to exist. He's everywhere. Every single character is basically just Troy Baker at some point. I mean, I think it was the same with a lot of old school anime as well. He was just voicing everyone. I don't know how it goes on there, or if it was like because there was a complete lack of VAs who wanted to voice anime. I'm not sure. But he was just everyone. I think he was like the main character for multiple Tales of games. Like Tales of Vesperia, I'm pretty sure he was the VA for. And then he was in basically every anime of the time as well. I think he was in the English dub of Bleach. He was in Full Metal Alchemist. At some points he was in like Gurren Lagann. He was in, I don't know, like Kill la Kill. I'm forgetting because I don't really watch dubbed anime or anything. So I just know that he was basically everywhere whenever you tried to have a game be in English. It was like, oh yeah, you want this character in English? You've got to go with Troy Baker. He's just right there. Tales from the Borderlands too? Yes. Yes. He was also in that. He's in everything. I don't think you can escape him. Like, it's harder to find a game that doesn't have Troy Baker in it. Okay, maybe nowadays it is. it's easier to find. But I think back in the day, it was harder to find something without Troy Baker in it than it was to find stuff with Troy Baker in it because of how popular he was/is. So I'm at least not averse per se, but it can feel like, oh, I've heard so much of Troy Baker's voice that it is like samey. I'm trying to think if this has happened with any like JP VAs, but to be honest, I don't feel like that's the case for me. Maybe it's just a difference with like language and how they handle VAs. Because I'm not saying Troy Baker's bad. He definitely deserved the amount of recognition that he got for it, for all of those different roles. But my gosh, is he everywhere, and as a result, I feel like I've heard every single one of his EN voices. Hello, Vergil. Shower Gang indeed. I'm also a part of Shower Gang. Who is... Better question is, who isn't a part of Shower Gang? Even if you're a lurker, you better make sure that you are a part of Shower Gang. I feel like this is the quintessential augerrondel stream where you just have to ensure that you are a part of Shower Gang, otherwise I'm gonna make fun of you. That's just how it works. I don't make the rules. I only stream. And we all know that doesn't dictate everything about it. I thought I was gonna get blown up. Where is everyone? Everyone was here a minute ago. But now? I'm not sure. Maybe you scared them off. No, I think they're lurking. I think they're lurking or leaving the stream on in the background. Not that I mind so much. They can do so if they want to. Yo, Shower Gang. Yes, indeed. He's a part of it. I saw Silent Scythe was here for a bit, and then I imagine that he's... Oh, okay. We'll just activate this. And then he was gone. But I reckon people are just doing their own thing in the background. I would probably do the same thing, right? Like, you don't always need to be active unless you want to, so I don't mind it so much. Lurkers are important too. I value them equally as any other part of the apprentices. I finished Dying Light today. Well. I've not even touched the single-player mode. I have played the multiplayer mode of Dying Light, but I've not played any of the single-player. Though, to be fair, it's probably the same story. It's just that one is very clearly more scarier. Is she just gonna keep jumping up and down? Like, what is this moveset? Oh my god. Stop! Stop! Just stop doing this. Stop jumping down. This isn't a Mario game. What? Wahoo! Yippee! Like, come on, dude. I love drop-kicking zombies. Honestly, the ragdolls in older games are nuts. I love it so much. Just because of all the collision, all the zombies just like acting like bowling pins as I drop-kick into them and cause a bunch of mayhem via that. So true! It's actually different. It has tons of DLCs and Easter eggs. Yeah, but that's also present in the, what's it called? In the multiplayer version as well, though, right? So, it's basically the exact same thing. Unless I'm mistaken. The only difference is that single player is probably, scarier. I would imagine. Since you get pinned by one of those, like, freaky zombies, in the night, whatever it is, volatiles. And, they just ruin everything for you, since you have no one to help get them off you. You just kind of have to rely on managing to get out somehow right before, right? Let's see. By multiplayer story, you mean be the zombie one? No, I don't mean that one. You forgot the following DLC? Wait, what? The following DLC? What following Oh! I'm assuming it's literally called the following... I thought you were meaning like, oh, consider the following DLC, like the following DLC, and then you were gonna type it out, but you didn't, and I was like, what are we talking about? That's my bad. Well, there's that too, yeah? Yeah. Hello, D6! How's it going? How are you? I'm, well, I think it's audible by my voice, but I'm doing much better. I feel like I've lied a little bit in saying whenever I would release some of the clips that were going to come out, but today or tomorrow, guys. Today or tomorrow. Vehicular manslaughter. Kind of reminds me of the voices for the announcer in Halo. My gosh, some of the voices done for that are so good. The announcer in Halo was so cool. Made some rice with vegetables and grilled some meat. What kind of meat? Are you more of a poultry man or a red meat man? I feel like... Oh my gosh, Sonic, stop it! Why? We were meant to collect the Chaos Emeralds together. Here we go. And then now we get rid of him. Finally, be gone! Whew. Yeah, as I was saying, poultry or red meat. I feel like I'm more... Well, I guess there's also fish. Wait, what is fish considered? Is it... It's one of them, right? But I don't know. Maybe I'm more of a fish person, at least for sushi. Though I generally like chicken. Oh my gosh, chicken is the go-to for me. Lamb. Lamb is really good. Lamb is crazy good. You should play Dying Light someday. Maybe. If I play it alone, I'm probably going to be really scared, and that's going to, well, scare me. Maybe after Resident Evil. We'll have to do a vote on it, because I'm not sure. I have actually played Dying Light before. It's just I've never played it alone. And I know how the story plays out and everything like that, so... But I usually eat chicken. Yeah, honestly. Fish is fish. Oh, okay. Fish is fish. I thought there was going to be like a color category for it, you know? Chicken curry. Dude, I can't handle spiciness whatsoever. I cannot handle spiciness. So that doesn't help me whatsoever if I were to ever have chicken curry. I have to gradually build up my tolerance levels. Otherwise, I'm just... Well, I'm regretting it later, or would be regretting it later, because I refuse to eat spice as a result of that. Let's see. We should all play with you. I guess you could invade me? I don't know how Be the Zombie works. Like, do you invade people's worlds as a zombie? Because I guess, yeah, you would be able to invade me then. And now that concerns me, because I feel like that's putting a target on my back. Like, oh yeah, I'll play Dying Light, and then you can just invade me as much as you want. I do think it would be kind of funny though. That would make for great content. Wow, thanks guys. You should play Resident Evil 2 first. Are you meaning the remakes or the originals? Because I asked this the other day, since Resident Evil is definitely one of the winning categories, so to speak, of what game I should play next. After Devil May Cry 5, or just the Devil May Cry series in general. Should I play the originals as well? Even if they are really short, are they worth playing? I'm not sure. If Resident Evil really won, was it decide which one Auger will start with? No, it wasn't. But Resident Evil is very, very close to winning. I say lying through my teeth, because it was very clearly the winner. So yeah, if Resident Evil were to win, then what should I start with? Where do I go? Oh my gosh, this guy sucks! Stop spinning around! These Beyblade enemies. There's PvP? There's PvP in Dying Light? I had no clue. I bought Resident Evil 5 because it was €1, but I remember most of my friends are on PC. Yeah. I don't know how crossplay or any of these things work. I feel like for most games they haven't added crossplay or something like that. The remakes? Oh, so Resident Evil 2, the remake? Start with Resident Evil 4, bro? I think we're gonna have to have a separate vote for this. I'm getting mixed signals. It's like, you should play the remakes, or I should start with Resident Evil 4. Do you like tank controls? I'm not averse to them. I've played old games before. I'm like somewhat used to it, because he's gonna be confused. Well, I feel like I'm gonna be confused either way. What's like the chronological order that I'm meant to play everything in? My first Resident Evil game ever was 4, but yeah, it could be confusing if you start there. I'm gonna be confused either way is the gist of it. If you guys are having difficulty explaining which one I should be playing, then it feels like no matter what I do, I'm gonna be confused. The story doesn't really matter, most of the games are self-contained, then it's probably fine, no? If I just go for whatever. This boss really sucks, but now that I'm playing as Vergil, maybe it just doesn't suck as much. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I was trying to get a cool combo there. Oh! Here we go. Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1, and Resident Evil 2 and 3, then Resident Evil Outbreak? Okay. I'm like, kind of, no, there. I'm kind of confused where the story is meant to begin with all of the Resident Evil games, because it's looking like there's a whole bunch of different ways that you could take it. It's like Metal Gear when it comes to the complexity that is possible to have with it. Okay, at least I'm not getting maimed by this enemy now. Okay. Are we gonna first try this boss? Nope. She's gonna do this and it's gonna annoy me. Oh, we might be first trying this. We might be first trying this. I can't teleport. I can't teleport. I can't teleport. Where is she popping up? Does she have a different move? Wait, does she have a different move? No, she's gonna appear in the middle, right? Okay, maybe? Sorry, I'm really focused now. I'll get the chat in a moment. Get rid of her! Get rid of her! There we go! Oh my gosh! First tried! Like, Scoob, how is this possible? Yes. I don't even know what Outbreak and Survivor is. Yeah, I've never heard of them as well. Resident Evil Survivor File 2? The movies? I don't know if I'm gonna watch the movie. Do you want to do a watch-along? I won't stream the movies, but I can do a watch-along or something. Just pick the one with the coolest cover. That's a good rule of thumb. True! Just pick the coolest looking Resident Evil, and that's all you have to care about. Start with Resident Evil 0, followed by Resident Evil 1 or Remake, Resident Evil 2, 3, Code Veronica, 4, Revelations, 5, Revelations 2, 6, 7, Biohazard, Village, and Shadows of Rose. I'm choking on my own air here, dude. That's what's happening to me. They're not even connected to the games and the movies. Oh. I mean, they are funny, though. The CGI movies are canon? Oh, no. Wait, there's a slower path down? I had no clue there was, like, this much to, well, I mean, I know that they had a lot of Resident Evil games, but I can't say I expected there to be, what, like, all of these spin-offs and everything. It really is the Metal Gear Solid of zombie franchises is what I'm hearing. 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I have to spare to play with you. Bruh, Damnation and Death Island are canon? I'm assuming these are CG movies. You know what? We're gonna do like what Wesker was saying. 7 games. 7 games are all the Resident Evil ones I can spare to play. And then we'll see how long it takes me to do it. Maybe might be reduced. I need to set a limit of how many Resident Evil games I play, unless I want to break it apart. In fact, 7 viewers. 7 viewers in chat. Oh, Wesker predicted it. He predicted it. Just play the mainline games. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna play any of the spin-offs, I gotta be honest. The spin-offs seem like it's just gonna add a whole bunch of complexity for no other reason than to, like, have the lore fully digested in total. But I don't know if I concern myself that much with it, honestly. 7 games. Yes! Lol. True. I do love... Albert Wesker was so right when he said 7 games was the limits. That was the entire series that you have to play. You don't have to care about anything else besides the 7. Will you play the co-op ones with us? Actually, can I make it so that a second controller is used with my current setup? Okay. I've got a crazy good idea. For the Resident Evil playthrough, anytime there is co-op functionality, I'm going to plug in a second controller and you guys are going to control the controller. And then you guys are going to play the second character. I will play the main character. How about that? Does that sound good? I think that's a really cool idea. Wait, I need to write that down. That is such a good idea. There's a co-op in 5 and 6. Yes, we'll do that. We'll do that. So, Resident Evil second controller controlled by chat. Here we go. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to have the second character, or anytime co-op is available, we're going to have the second character be controlled by you guys. And then you can control their inputs and do whatever you want and annoy me if you so please. Because I imagine there must be like a level of autopilot on it, right? So that probably makes sense. In which case, maybe I should start... Again... I feel like if I go to the remakes, I'm gonna kind of spoil myself in that regard. Maybe I should try just like starting with Resident Evil 4 and doing that, and then we can see if it's possible. Yes, for sure, I will make it possible. If it seems really complicated, I'll just code a script for it, and then get that done and working for it, right? So don't worry about it. I'll get it done. Auger, I got good news. I'm finally getting a credit card. Woohoo! Congrats! A credit card! Now you can spend money on things. I was gonna say as much as you want, but within reason. Yahoo! You get to spend money within reason. Yahoo! It means I can legally buy games. Yahoo! Wait, what do you mean legally buy games? What's the implication here? You mean the other games you have weren't legally acquired? They were permanently borrowed? Wow. Wow, the truth come out! And play with you on PC? Nice. We can probably do a couple of times where I, what's it called? Allow random joins from you guys in the various games. Like, if it was ever a case where we have, I don't know, some kind of Dark Souls day, or some kind of Elden Ring day, then we could absolutely do something like that where I can let you guys join in as much as you'd like. You know? I emulate Nintendo games? Yeah, but technically emulation falls under a gray area, right? It's the acquiring of the copies of games that's illegal. The emulation is not, since it's technically open source software that's attempting to but not using the original code under the MIT license. So that's perfectly fine. The emulation is anyway. It's just the proof of ownership that's a different fact. DMC3 stream co-op. I wonder if there's a way to do like drop-ins with Devil May Cry games, because that could be fun if others want to join in as well. I think, please, we can see about it. I think it's funny. That's for sure. It would be, I think it would have to be in the future as well, though, just because I'm gonna have a break from Devil May Cry for a bit, I think. And then we'll see how it goes from there. Whew. You know, I'm surprisingly good with Vergil. I keep saying this every single stream, but you're looking at these combos, and you should just be in awe, because I'm in awe. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm actually completely shredding this. Do you like how I managed to cross the gap there? I'm thinking that was really good. Are we looking at this? Oh my gosh. These are speedrunner strats. I managed to cross a gap I wasn't made to. The Crimson mod gives 4-player co-op. Ooh. We can try get a full lobby in that case. I think that would be really funny. And see if we can try work out having more people join. Oh my gosh, these okay, and then I flubbed it. You know what? Just go down. I was trying to collect all the red orbs. It's DMC3 though? Yeah, but even if it's like Devil May Cry 3, it should be fine, right? Or what's the concern with it? I'll whoop you in Elden Ring? You most certainly will. I can guarantee that you probably will. I'm not gonna have any clue what hit me. I genuinely suck at PvP because I don't do it enough. And anytime that I would play with people, they don't want me to play PvP with them. So I very rarely do it. I have like 0 experience. Okay, that was not cool. The Queen Empusa decided. I have to teach you how to mod on DMC5. I'm sure I could probably figure it out if I ever need to. I'm, it's not like I haven't modded games before. I used to play the really old versions of Minecraft where you had to patch the jar files and you had to use, what was it, the Spigot plugins in order to get everything working on a server. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, those were the days of really overly complicated modding that could just break your entire save or your entire folder if you hadn't followed the instructions correctly. Or you could just have like a bunch of faulty mods. I was invading a lot for rune arcs. I think in total, I've evaded like... Invaded, I mean, not evaded. I've probably evaded more invasions than I can count. I probably got like 5 whole invasions under my belt in Elden Ring. Probably at most. Oh, there's the blue orb. Wait, I remember this, but how do I get over there? Oh, there was a way. I forgot about this. There was a way that I was meant to go around. Yeah, okay, I've missed it again. Unless... 1, 2... Oh! No! No, it stopped building momentum. I thought I was going to be able to do it. For the white mask quest. No, I don't remember. I really don't remember. I think it was... something like that. I know that I have invaded mildly in Dark Souls 2 because of some of the Covenant requirements, but for Elden Ring, I think I did it for a quest and that was it, and then I never touched it again. I did get invaded a lot, though. But at the same time, I just ran away. So, I was very non-confrontational. I was like, you know what? I don't think I need to. But then again, I did play Elden Ring, like, a fair bit after release. I don't know what the recommended level is for invasions, but I didn't get invaded as much as I thought I would. In fact, it was probably the least amount of invasions that I've ever had in the entire Soul series. So I didn't get invaded as much as I thought I would. Which, I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, but yeah, that's partly why I don't have any experience with invasions, like, for the most part. I like that in Elden Ring there are no items locked behind multiplayer, but invading sucks. Yeah, I remember the reason why I even touched it in the first place was because of the Covenant in Dark Souls 2 requiring that I do a certain amount of invasions in order to, like, satisfy one of the requirements. Like, I don't know, it's... I don't care for it. I was annoyed by it, and I was like, oh, I don't want to do this. I really don't want to, I don't want to invade people. There's, like... I don't know, there's a limit to me wanting to play PvP, because I'm the type of player that usually doesn't become very competitive until I get competitive. So I have, like, a tipping point where I'm otherwise not competitive, then become extremely competitive, and then that's the only thing that I hyperfixate on for a good while. Oh wait, that one was kind of bad. There you go. So, whenever it comes to, like, PvP-based games, I try to avoid them, because I know that I will become insanely competitive, and I will just grind. I think I did it once with fighting games, with Skullgirls. I played it... I was invited to play in, like, a casual tournament between friends and, like, some randoms or whatever. And, I kid you not... I spent no using Yamato. Oh my gosh, okay. Fine, we'll use Beowulf. But now I also can't move because of these guys. Oh my gosh. Does it count if my doppelganger uses Yamato? Hopefully not. But yeah, I was invited to, like, this semi... I don't want to call it a tournament because it was really casual, all things considered. And I think I spent a good part of, like... 5 hours every single day practicing combos so that I could do things frame perfect with Misfortune on Skullgirls. Oh my gosh, I completely I completely overestimated how good people would be at the tournament, and I just had a landslide of a win because I spent 2 weeks straight just grinding every single day for 5 hours. That's what happens when I became too invested in it. And Yeah, they were playing for the vibes. I was there to win. I was like, wait, tournament. The phrasing of this sounds like it would be competitive. So I really, really got into it. I got very competitive with it. And it didn't, I think, suck the fun out of it. But then when people saw me playing, they were like, maybe we should have practiced a lot more. Maybe we should have done a lot more than... maybe... Wait. No! I was tabbing through and I activated auto! I was just trying to tab in and out so that I could view the YouTube chat just in case there's no one there, so I did it for no reason. But I over-prepared for that tournament so much. I think when we looked at the scoreboard, because I was just playing for fun at some point as well, it was like 121 wins for me and 2 losses, or 1 loss. I really did, like, no life that game for the entire time that I was playing it. And this happens with MMOs as well whenever I'm in guilds. So I try to avoid that if I really get into an MMO. I know SDT, but I feel like using SDT is cheating. I don't know, they add it to the game, but I feel it's unfair. Though I guess I'll use it here because I am getting my oh, never mind. I was like, oh, I don't want to use it because it feels like it's kind of unfair to do it, and then I just die anyway. Okay. But I got really into MMO and competing with leveling up faster than other people in MMOs, and I made it, or we had a little bit of a race to see who could get to level 59 on Black Desert Online. Damn 35 gold orbs. Yeah, I'm collecting them. I'm making sure I have plenty for whatever reason. So in Black Desert Online, I was having a race to get to level 59. And I think I spent a good month just playing one character for like 8 hours every single day during my summer break when I studied and had enough time. So... oh my gosh, it was a job. It was a job. I was grinding to no end. Who wins, Leon Kennedy or Kyle Crane? I want to say Leon Kennedy. Leon Kennedy would absolutely win. I don't know what Kyle Crane could possibly do to beat Kennedy. I feel like it's unfair if anything. Kennedy has got like a whole bunch of feats. Like, he's dodged lasers, he's done, like, insane acrobatics in tight enclosed spaces. Oh, wait, sorry, I just realized that I have the challenge going. Yeah, the MC from Dying Light. Yeah, but, like, he doesn't have nearly as many, what's it called? He doesn't have nearly as many feats, I feel. So, I feel like, absolutely could just go with Leon and have a safe bet. He's, like, ridiculously tough. I think it's underestimated how strong Leon is. He survived how many zombie outbreaks now? He's half zombie, bro? Yeah, but Leon is, like, super soldier level. He's on par with, oh, gosh. What's the name of the guy that breaks the boulder with his fists, who also defeats Albert Wesker, and so on? Like, all things considered... oh... all things considered, Leon is on par with him, with the Redfield, the guy from it. So, if anything, that means that Leon is at least Redfield tier of being able to break boulders with his fists or withstand that kind of treatment. Oh, I think I'm gonna die. He's gonna blow. Yep. Chris. Yes, that's his name. Chris is his name. He can break boulders with his fists, and Leon can take a couple of punches from Chris, so Kyle is jacked. Yeah, but, like, I don't really feel like he's nearly as strong, you know? Like, jacked? Okay, I don't know about Jack. Jack has a whole bunch of powers, you know? From The Incredibles, he was impossible to deal with. I don't think Kyle Crane could be on par with Jack. My headcanon is that the Las Plagas infection also gave Leon super strength. Yeah, I feel like Leon does have some level of superhuman abilities that just, like, even if you were insanely jacked, no matter what you do, you would not be... I'm sorry, what was the delay there? What? Oh my gosh. This is really sucking, I gotta admit. I hope I don't have to use a gold orb for this because he keeps dealing a whole bunch of damage. Oh, he's gonna swap, isn't he? Oh, no, now he's doing it. I'm stuck on the wall, I'm stuck on the wall. Okay, okay. Wait, now we can do it. And he just has to electrocute his entire body. Like, yeah, of course that's an attack. I would have never have guessed. Okay, here we go. Kyle is a melee fighter. If so, the guy with the gun, or yeah, if the guy with the gun wins. Yeah, he's a melee fighter for the most part. He can use guns. It's not like he's inept with it. It's just that he's not nearly as good as Leon is in terms of like most combat situations when it regards guns. Because like what Leon has managed, entire Resident Evil villages of zombies and everything going after him. I can't believe I died to one of the ice spikes. Leon has had how many things happen to him and he still comes out every single time? Nate, how, like, if we compare just quantitatively, how many zombie outbreaks each of them has survived? Leon has at least survived 3, right? And Kyle Crane has survived 1. As far as I know, because I've not played the second one. Princess the Pitbull versus Auger. I think I would lose. Oh wait, you're meaning in the game. Yeah, I think I'm losing. True. It's Princess the Pitbull. Oh, look, she's smiling. She's smiling. Look, she's doing... Oh... I don't know if I'm gonna win this one. She's too cute. I couldn't possibly do this to a cute pitbull. Wow. I can't believe they added Princess to the game. She's got her own character design and everything. You know, that's kind of impressive, all things considered. Okay. Can I actually get through this though? Okay. This seems to be. Oh no, now I need to get up here. Ooh, get away, get away! Please? Now it's not reaching? Now it's not reaching? There we go. Oh no. Wait. There we go. Oh yes. Oh. Oh, I've got it. I think I've got it. You are watching a master at work. Look at this. I don't know if that deals extra damage if I wait for it or not, but... Oh no, no, please, Princess the Pitbull, I don't want to deal with you like this. Oh my gosh! Were the ice spikes necessary? I don't like the ice form, I gotta admit. The ice form seems to be the hardest one in my opinion. Or either that or the fire one. Oh, of course. And it's swapping immediately back to the fire one. As I'm like contemplating which one is harder. Oh! Oh! Can't get me! Oh, no! No. Watch this. 1, 2. One. No? Okay, just run away, why don't you? Also, they kind of look like gargoyles. I'm noticing the heads of Cerberus or Princess the Pitbull. What am I doing? Where am I? I'm like inside. Ooh, ooh. Oh my gosh! I just got slapped out the air. I feel like a chew toy. Princess the Pitbull, please, please. I don't need this. My gosh. In your opinion, or you guys, in all of your opinions, who is the hardest boss for you personally in Devil May Cry? Or in the entire Devil May Cry series? Oh, that reminds me. If we manage to finish this today, which is very unlikely, I've still got the tier list of all my favorite weapons and the hardest bosses and whatever that I've fought. So that's gonna be curious to do. Please, can I just have like a moment, Princess, please? Oh, okay. I still got hit though, however. My gosh, I love that so much. 5 for Urizen, mission 18. I'm thinking to myself that, like, I honestly feel like, I don't know, who was the hardest one for me? Maybe... No, I don't want to say Vergil. I don't think Vergil was the hardest one for me. But maybe, maybe someone else was. Oh gosh, I'm struggling to think of who was difficult, like, actually. 17. Oh. Yeah. Oh gosh, I'm gonna get hit. I hate AoEs! Okay, one thing that I'm going to always complain about in Devil May Cry games, the AoEs suck. They suck so bad. You've got all these tools to move and run away from the enemy, but, like, nothing to get away to the enemy. Just stuff to get to the enemy. It sucks so bad. I'm gonna lose this one as well unless I can somehow no-hit this. You kept dying to the chicken lady. Yeah, but not as much as, like, Vergil, but I don't think Vergil was the hardest boss, as an example. Like, I'm trying to think to myself which bosses I died the most times, and I was actually looking at the amount of times that I died the first playthrough as Dante in Devil May Cry 3. I died the most to Vergil phase, or the third fight with Vergil, I think it was. The third fight with Vergil in Devil May Cry 3 was the one where I died the most, just because of the devil trigger. But his first form, or the first time you fight him, was the second most times that I lost. You kept dying to the chicken lady and to this one? That's probably true. I recall this as well. I'm beginning to remember. This one is okay. Like, it's not making me mad, and that's why I don't think it's the worst in that sense. But it is definitely one of the hardest because of the amount of AoEs and things that it loops through. Like, it's got different movesets for each one, and it doesn't... It's not random which one it rotates through, but it is a little bit variable. I should honestly... Wait, I'm not in DT mode, or DST mode, or SDT mode. I don't know how to speak, okay? I'm just getting hit either way. Oh, but this is regenerating my HP, so maybe I'm fine. One, two. Oh! Oh my gosh! Like, even the animation of like falling back into the air or falling behind just meant that I missed that entirely. Okay, okay, we're gonna run away. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Like, it feels really slow to run away like that, even though I know that's probably the best or most efficient way of running away. Oh. Here we go. Okay, okay, run away, run away, run away, run away. Do you have the World of V move? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think I have every single move, actually. So maybe I do. Can he stop spawning these icicles? They suck so bad. Oh my gosh, and then there were more. Why? Why? It's just AoE. It's just AoE. It's AoE after AoE after AoE. This is why okay. Actually, I take it back what I was saying. Princess, the Pitbull boss, sucks. I don't like her. I don't like her. Sucks so bad. Why? World of V move, though. It's Yamato, rotate the joystick and circle. Wait. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. It is in the skill list, I imagine, as where everything is. Yamato... What? World of V? What's World of V? Am I misunderstanding? While in SDT, left, back, forward, B. Wait, have I ever used B? I don't think I've ever used B. That's probably why I'm not activating any of my SDT. Maybe the abilities? Let's check. World of V. Here we go. Use the power of Yamato to cleave a devil from man, blah, blah, blah. Press RB, rotate LS once. Does that mean, like, rotate it clockwise? Once, then B. Wait, okay, so... Wait. Oh, wait, that's... Wait, what? Wait, what? I didn't know you could change to V. That's a move? Does that use any of my gauge? What does that use? Wait, I didn't know... What? I had no clue. Wait, what? I feel so silly now. I could have been using this the entire time, though when would I have used it? I'm not sure. It also heals you? Wait, if I hit, do you mean? If I hit myself or do it, you can spam it? Yeah, because it's not using any gauge. Huh. Okay, let's see. Maybe I can activate it while I'm in combat and see how that goes. I had no clue. I genuinely had no clue. Okay, let's try. It's unfortunate that I can't skip Princess's cutscene every single time. But it's okay. Princess is just a little bit happy today. She's smiling, see? Let's recharge my Sin DT. Now I'll just get him down or get Princess down, and then we'll see if I can use World of V. Oh my gosh. Please stop running away! Why? My gosh, I hate when enemies run away. Just let me attack, just let me attack. There we go, now World of V? Why is he just standing there? Oh, okay. Wait, it makes me immune? It makes me immune to damage? What? That feels a little bit unfair for the enemy. That's a bit nuts. I wish Vergil had a similar move, but with Urizen. Honestly, the Urizen form is really cool. How come we don't ever get that? It feels like there should have been an extra to unlock the Urizen form or something like that, you know? Yeah, that too. I think it's crazy that you just get invincibility frames. Now that feels really unfair. Now I feel like I'm... Can he stop? What are we doing? Why is he rotating through everything? I can't even get one combo before he decides, you know what? Actually, I want to rotate. I want to swap right about now. Here we go. It's changed the direction, sorry. I'm like trying to figure out how to do that one alternate combo. Okay, here we go. Gosh, this feels like... Oh, he's changing to ice again. And then we'll see if we can get past this. Oh, no. Gosh, why? Why are you having the ability to do this? This sucks so much. Is he swapping forms yet again? No, he's doing the icicle thing. Okay. Okay, we get it. Why? Oh my gosh, of course we're swapping into the fire form just as I get you out of that phase. Why do you do this? Oh? Yeah? Oh? Maybe? Okay. I just hate that slam move that it's doing. And then immediately we're going into Thunder. I can't even spend like 3 to 5 seconds around Princess. She just keeps changing form every time. Okay, okay. Get rid of these, get rid of these. Please stop. Stop with the projectiles. We don't need them. Oh! Just back and forward there. No. It's because the camera keeps changing on me, or the lock-on keeps changing because Vergil keeps standing in different spots or in different positions, and I can't get it. I can't get a hold of it. Into ice. Oh, lame. Oh, I don't know why. Why? Finish with World of V. I'm gonna try. No. No. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. No, not the ice. 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 Ooh! Please, why, Vergil? Why did you have to attack there? Oh my gosh. And then it's swapping again. No, it's doing the ice thing. Okay. Well, we can kind of cope with this. Please? Oh my gosh. No, no. Wait. Full rotation! Full rotation! No, 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 no! Full rotation? Full rotation B? Full rotation B? 1? Okay, now can I get rid of Princess? Princess, it's over for you. Please? Did I do it? Was that it? Oh, I did it! See? I managed to do it. There you go, D6. Your request, finish with World of V? Easy peasy. Yeah, I was able to do that first try if we cut out the rest of the attempts. Yeah, you are watching a master at work. My gosh. Who do we fight here? This is meant to be, This is meant to be Urizen, so are we fighting Evil Dante? Oh, we're just fighting I'm still confused how this works. How are we fighting Urizen with, technically Urizen here? You know what I mean? Okay. Hopefully that doesn't hit up high there. No, it doesn't. Ooh! Yeah, I'm just too good at this game. Oh, never mind. Here we go. Just, oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm just being punched. I'm being kicked as well. I'm not even into Kixie Foot and he's doing this. Silent Scythe, cough, heavy swords rain. Dude, wait, what's heavy swords rain? I need to check. You told me this last time and I completely forgot. Mirage Blade, heavy rain, back and forward, hold and release. Okay, wait, let's see. Back and forward, hold and release. Oh, okay. Wait, back and forward, hold and release. No, I don't have... Oh, wait, no, I do. Wait. I should probably run from that, right? Oh? I'm gonna build up a little bit more meter before I do the heavy swords rain again. Oh, now I've been slowed. Oh, I've been slowed. Okay. No! Why? He kind of moves like the savior. He does, actually, now that you mention it. What do you mean you can just backhand me? It freezes them for a moment. I remember you mentioning this to me, and that's why I was immediately like, I should try doing that again. Oh gosh, why? Let's see. Maybe I can just do this. Okay. Oh, here we go. What do you mean I just dropped into the kick there? No pun intended with drop kicking. Wait, I can do. It's very good with Beowulf. Wait, now I need to try. Before he's dead. Oh yeah, it does. Oh my gosh. Wait, what? Though I still got hit. The freeze acted like a wind up there, and it kind of confused me. I'll be honest. But yes, it did work. Thumbs up. Yeah, cat thumbs up. There we go. It did work. Tiger drop, indeed. It was. It like, okay, so what happened was I used heavy swords rain, and then he froze in place, and I was like, oh, okay. And then he just continued the rest of his moves, so I just got hit. Like, I thought to myself, like, there's an attack coming. And it was like my brain stopped when I used heavy sword rain there. It was like it synced up. Heavy sword rain stun locked me as well as the enemy. Wait, isn't this where we fight a bunch of these pets now? How does this work? Oh, we even get a miniature cutscene that I don't care for. Because it's just introducing the area. Whoa, we're fighting Griffin again. He has no witty banter this time around because he knows that it's me. He knows that it's V. So how does this work now if I'm fighting Griffin? Also, where's his boss HP? Oh, okay. I'm gonna try use more of heavy swords rain just so that I can get it done right. Okay, jump away, jump away. Wah! Not fair. Not fair. You saw that. I was jumping away. And the game decided that I wasn't allowed to. So, I tried my best. I did try my best. Okay, here we go. There we go. I mean, it's just as shrimple as that. And then we're going to chase after him. Over there, I imagine we have to break one of these things. We don't have to fight these enemies. I remember you guys telling me that it was optional. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. What does this open up? There we go. Whatever that does. Oh, it weakens the next area, I guess. I didn't like the ending. Seems like Vergil is back to his old self and never learned anything as V. I'm a little bit conflicted because I agree in a general sense that it feels like Vergil didn't learn anything from his entire interaction with Dante and Nero, but at the same time, I think he eventually did grow as a person because by the end of it, he finally settles down and doesn't continue to fight Dante in like an endless pursuit as he was doing. In a way, it's kind of ironic, right? Because Dante's entire arc of the third game... Oh my gosh, I'm getting ruined. Dante's entire arc in the third game was him learning to accept his demon side and him wanting to be fully human instead of wanting to be part demon and human as he was, which then led him to be able to fight and therefore defeat Vergil. Vergil, however, then realized he was kind of powerless, or he wasn't as strong as Dante, which as a result led him to want to become more powerful and therefore rejected his human side in this game, meaning that he then had to go through the same lessons Dante did but in reverse, where instead of attempting to learn of his demonic side, he attempted to learn of his human side, which then was the separation of it. So he was obsessed with power in 3. This own made him obsessed with defeating... This one made him obsessed with defeating Dante. Yeah, he was, because he was worried that he would end up in the same situation of the house burning down again, and he was like trying to prove to himself, or prove that he was powerful for everything that he does or did do at that point in the game. And I feel like, in a sense, Devil May Cry 5 has him reliving what Dante did in 3, but from a different angle of, well, what if my human personality was split entirely as a result? So I think it's pretty good, but yeah, you only see, or you mostly see, Vergil being completely stuck up and power hungry through like a majority, aka 95% of the game, until the absolute end where you defeat him, and only then does it like actually change, you know? Also, I'm realizing I have no HP. I need to, I don't want to defeat these guys because I don't think they drop HP. I know the tentacle guys do. But, where are they? Dead Weight is low-key the most similar to Sparta? Dead Weight? What? I'm kind of confused. Dead Weight low-key is the most similar to Sparta. I'm trying to... I'm not entirely sure what you mean. Is there like a character? Nero. Oh, oh, okay. I was really confused who you were talking about. I was like, wait, what? Dead Weight? What do you mean? Yeah, now I get what you mean, because the joke of, yeah, Dead Weight. Now I'm on board with the same joke. It's beginning to make sense. I can't believe I just lost there. My gosh. So many phases, man. Silence. Sure enjoyed that one. Me clearly not getting it. Me taking it literally, and I was like, wait, who are you talking about? Who's that character? I'm like running through a list of characters in my mind, and I'm like, Dead Weight, Dead Weight. No, none of them really apply. I'm like, who on earth is that? Yep, just Nero. Also, can we stop? Can we stop? I wanna attack the tentacles so that I can get HP. I don't wanna deal with these impusas. Unless they drop green orbs. You don't drop... Oh, this one did. Never mind. You know what? I'm glad we dealt with those impusas. I feel like this teaches us a very valuable lesson to never be too greedy for the things you ask for. And we could all take something away from that one small little interaction. Always beat things up to regain HP. World of V heals you and does damage. I remember you saying... Or I remember... D6 saying that it heals me, but I don't know if I noticed it healing me. Maybe I'm just wrong. What is this? I can't move! Oh my gosh. Wait. Full rotation? World of V? It's kind of ironic or silly that you can have all of them show up here still. That's funny. How is it healing me, though? Did I just miss it? Am I just blind? Nero prototype costume was purple too. Sparta dressed in purple. Oh. Oh, that makes sense. Also, I'm gonna check. Does this actually increase my HP? So I've got half a pip, and it's attacking now. It does! It does very slightly heal. Only in combat, I think. Yeah. Huh. Oh my gosh, I didn't see Griffin! Where were you? Where were you, man? Okay. Just DS or SDT, I suppose. And then we can do that. I don't like you, Griffin. I don't like you. Peter. Because I was thinking Peter Griffin. Okay, now where's oh no, Nightmare's the next one. It heals you more depending on the concentration bar. Oh. Wait, I can do this easy style then. Oh, and then he just runs away. Never mind. I won't be able to do this easy style. I'll have to continue fighting them. And then we'll see if I can do it easy style. Oh gosh. Man, I think it really encourages you to do Bloody Palace so that you can get the 3 million red orbs taunt, or whatever it was. I'm only looking forward to it, you know? Okay. Here's where nightmare, 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 nightmare is, last I recall. Can I not attack these guys for HP? No. Okay. Really, man? Oh! Please? I'm getting absolutely destroyed by whatever thing here. Who was I playing this as last time? Was I playing this as Nero? Why did it feel way easier with Nero? Here we go. Oh my gosh, I am just destroying him. Oh, okay, never mind. Just... What? What? Are we joking? Are we joking? Did you see how quick that ended? I didn't get to move. I didn't get to move. And it just destroyed me. What? What? Are we serious? Oh my goodness. That was not fair. That was not fair. Okay, fine. I wonder if I can, through taking damage, go immediately into World of V. Oh, nice one. Here we go. SDT, please. Okay, maybe we can... You know what? Let's get rid of Griffin. I'm sorry, I don't want to deal with all of these lasers that you keep throwing at me. I love how he's just tiptoeing everywhere. Yeah, man, sure. Very cool. Okay, here we go. No, never mind. I got stunned. Oh! What? Oh. 1, 2. Get rid of him, please! Please! Where are the rest of them? What? Where'd they go? Oh, there he is. Meow! He who kisses joy as it flies by will live in... I will live in misery, because I read chat and just died. No, my autopilot didn't kick in. Oh... I need to drink some tea. Oh my gosh. There we go. Jeez. Eternity Sunrise. Eternity Sunrise. Would you rather live in a perpetual state of sunrise or sunset? Personally, I kind of feel like sunset. I think sunset is way nicer than sunrise. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like it's really calm and everything is like about to go to sleep. Rise? Why do you think rise? Because I feel like, as I was saying, the eternal sunset is always so peaceful, and it makes me feel like so calm. It's like everything is becoming quiet. People are going to sleep. No one's bothering you, and like just before all of the crickets or fireflies or cicadas come out. I don't know. I think it's really calm and nice and peaceful and quiet and cool. And oh, I'm gonna take damage. Oh my gosh! I hate this bird. I hate this bird. Get him away from me. And then the cat has to join in as well. It's kind of funny that it's both a cat and a bird. No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this, Panther, or whatever your name is, Shadow. I'm like just out of range for him. Oh, here we go. I don't know, I like the smell of sunrise more. Okay, now I'm a little... I kind of get that, but at the same time I don't entirely. What do you mean by... What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What was that? I thought I got thrown into a cutscene. What? What? I don't know what hit me there. But I can tell you one thing. I don't like this boss either. This boss stinks. This boss stinks. Bwomp, bwomp. And I don't like it. Okay, finally. No, I'm gonna get hit. Oh, no! Never mind, never mind. Never mind, I'm not gonna get hit. I'm just too... Oh my gosh, this stupid bird! I'm gonna turn him into a chicken nugget. I'm gonna turn him into a chicken nugget. He keeps doing this. He keeps ruining every... Oh my gosh. Why do they all have to group up with each other? This drives me insane. Okay, come here, bird. Come here. Here we go. Yeah, how do you like being completely pelted every single time you try to move? Oh my gosh. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Bye, bird. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh my gosh. Then we'll charge this. Why not? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay, now what? Where's Nightmare? Nightmare, Nightmare, Nightmare! Here we go, heal him with Roll to V. Oh, yeah. Wait. Let's see, is he gonna teleport? There we go. Maybe? Maybe this? Oh, that is a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Unfortunately, he's doing some kind of really... Oh my gosh. No, please! I was trying to teleport to the bird! Where's the bird? I'm getting rid of the bird. Yeah, that's right. You're not gonna do this to me. 1, 2, please! Yes, please, come on, come on, come on! Oh my gosh. Here we go, here we go. That's the end. That's the end! Be gone, bird! Oh, turned him into a chicken nugget. Man, I don't like that bird. What an annoying enemy. Triple continue? Really? I mean, I know that I continue it a whole bunch of times, but like, I'm not using any of what's it called? Any of the gold orbs. Oh, this is the fight with Dante. Oh, question is, do you guys think I should do it now or save it for Friday? Oh, a part of me wants to save it for Friday. Doesn't that feel like such a good cliffhanger? I know you're probably telling yourself, no, don't do it, Auger, don't do it. No, Auger, listen to me, don't do it, don't do it. But I'm thinking like, that's a really good cliffhanger. Wouldn't that be so good? Save it? I knew you were on my side. I knew it. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Thank you for agreeing with me. Thank you. Yes, we'll do exactly that. I feel so evil for this, but I do think that it's nicer to have something to look forward to, you know? To see how tomorrow is gonna go. I think it would be really fun. And that gives me a little time to prepare as well with setting up the, what's it called? Oh, the controls, so that once I beat... Oh, you know what? You know what we can do? I'm going to see how many times, how many deaths I have against Dante, and then, and also like Nero or whatever, then you guys will try to beat that. You guys will try to beat Dante in fewer attempts or lives than it took me, and I'll even put it on the easy mode, because obviously you'll probably die a whole bunch of times, but I'll put it on like the easy mode or something like that, and then we can see if you guys can beat it using chat commands or whatever. I think that would be so much fun. You know what? Let's do that. We see tomorrow, I will beat the rest of the game, and then for Monday, we will do the fully chat-controlled Devil May Cry 5 Vergil versus Dante and Dante versus Vergil fights. And then we see just how many times or how many attempts it takes you guys. Love seeketh not itself to please, nor it for its... Okay, I'll redo this. Love seeketh not itself to please, nor for itself hath any care, but for another gives it ease, and builds a heaven in hell's despair. Wow. Thank you, William Blake. It's the William Blake here. I may have slipped up a little bit reading that. But we'll put that aside. We'll put that aside. I'm just excited. Okay, I'm like bouncing around in my seat, thinking like, "Ooh, Monday's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna see how well everyone does." And well, I guess we'll put it to the test then. But otherwise, that is all for today. In that case, I will, as said. Thank you, Silent Scythe, for the words of encouragement before. Thank you guys for the words of encouragement for me posting the singing and whatnot and the music production videos. I will do that either today or tomorrow just because I wanted to edit a small little video. I was thinking it would be pretty funny if I had an entire compilation of every single time I died as Dante in Devil May Cry 3 with the music playing in the background, so I'm probably going to do something like that, and then I will have the video out by in a couple of hours, maybe, or tomorrow, and then we'll see. But that is it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in today, whether or not you were just listening, whether or not you were typing, or if you just enjoyed it, I'm more than happy to. Thank you so much for tuning in, and tomorrow we'll be playing more Devil May Cry 5 with the last missions on Vergil. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye, bye-bye.